Here's your conversation starter for the day. It takes place in Paris, France. In an article by the Huffington Post, you see there is a French woman named Janine Pouchin, and she's got a very unusual problem. You see, she has been declared dead, but she's not. And apparently for the last 3 years, she has been in assorted court rulings and procedures trying to overturn the fact that she is legally deceased. Apparently, digging through all of this, if you get through all the details, the short and the long of it is that she had a cleaning company in France. And at some point, she had let go an employee. That employee had then decided to sue her over lost wages in the amount of about $14,000, I'm guessing, between the point that she was fired and the time that the court case ruled. She figures, I would have made X amount of dollars had I not been let go. I shouldn't have been let go, so therefore you owe me this money. Now she's saying, well, I did let you go legally and justly, and that is just the way the cookie crumbles. Get over it. But the way things escalated through the court systems, she got declared dead. So how you go from saying, I don't need to pay this previous employee, to now I'm trying to prove I'm not dead, is beyond me. But it happened. And it's, as far as I know, it's still happening, because the lady's still trying to prove that she's not dead. Now, some of the lawyers have moved into say, well, because the error is so enormous, it's quite difficult for the judicial system to admit that they made a mistake this big, and that's why it's taking so long. Which further just complicates the issue and proves, this is horrible. And I would hope that this Janine lady in France will get some sort of award of monetary gains that will allow her to make up for all the undue duress that she's going through right now. Like this is insane. They've seized her car. They say that she has to pay the money. She's saying she was never asked to go to the court proceeding that at the end of basically said she was dead. And I'm maybe guessing that the reason they said she's dead is because she didn't show up, so she therefore must be dead. Either way, it's spiraled into this big mess. And this poor lady is just trying to recover her life. So there's your conversation starter. Legal systems all over the world seem to have their own little imperfections. Here in Canada, we don't necessarily have a perfect track record. But who really can say that? I mean, there's mistakes all over the place. Biggest thing I gotta say is when you make a mistake, and I teach this to my kid, stand up, own it, and move forward. And I think that's what these guys need to do. They need to, and I don't see anything bad with owning your mistakes. It's a matter of character. It's a matter of just putting things right and leading by example. Stand up, own it, move forward. This lady's whole life is on hold because somebody's pride. Potentially. I mean, there could be other details I'm not aware of, but just based off of what I'm reading here in the weird news from Huffington Post, this living dead woman has her hands full. So there you go. Conversation starter. I implore you to stay social, folks. And I'll catch you on the next one.